Hi, my name is Janne Amunet, and I'm a director and filmmaker at Kauas Creative, a creative agency based out of Helsinki, Finland. In 2020, I had the chance to do one of my favorite projects to date, a film called Light, where we tried out the new ProRes RAW features of the Olympus cameras along with Atomos recorders. A while ago, Atomos approached us and said that, hey, we loved Light, but we feel like there's a lot more in that footage. So with Atomos having released their Neon series monitors recently, I was really excited at the chance to try out and see what I could do in this world of HDR. Now with the Neon, I already had my small video interface, my iMac, and the Neon would slip right into my production workflow the way that my old monitor would. The big difference being, of course, is that it completely unlocked the potential of the files that I had. Now, what ProRes RAW did was already unlock the camera's potential. But what HDR really does is unlocks the potential of the files, and that is really cool. Suddenly, getting into the grade doesn't feel like you're going to make compromises. I think that's one of the most beautiful things about HDR. The fact that instead of spending your time trying to put things into a small box and get that dynamic range in there, you actually spend your time on like, how do I show this fully? And it kind of expands and just becomes way more fun and less tedious. And what really is exciting about the Neon for me, especially the 17-inch model, is the versatility of the thing. You can film something on set and be fully confident that the color reproduction stays perfect throughout the entire post timeline. Of course, in our instance, it was a bit different. In our instance, we've been using the Ninja on set, and what already looked like a good log image there, like it was set on fire where we put the Neon on. Now getting the Neon to work in an environment is actually pretty straightforward. As long as you're able to match the outputting HDR signal with setting the HDR signal in the monitor itself, you're good to go. But when you pull up those files, you're actually greeted by a whole new world of grading. So instead of having to always think about the highlights, you actually think about, okay, how do I spread out all this information in a way that is not just pleasing to the eye and crazy, but tells the story as well. During this project, I actually noticed that we are at a breaking point when it comes to the production and consuming of HDR contents. With devices like the Neon making the actual post-production side of it seamless and possible on a budget, we're also seeing multiple device manufacturers, smartphones, screen devices, TVs, providing HDR experiences to people. Now with something like the Neon, it means that we don't have to compromise on set. And when we're getting into post, we know that we have the flexibility and availability of data to be able to truly show the material in the way that we shot and intended it to be shown. This experience of grading in HDR really opened my eyes to the potential of what we can actually do with the images that we produce. I'm really looking forward to shooting our next projects in HDR, and I can't wait to see what other people produce as well.